The 6th of May 1943, the BDU gave Captain von Dannenberg an urgent mission. A very important Kriegsmarine official is trapped on an intern ship in a Spanish port of Vigo. He has an extensive knowledge of our operations, and we cannot allow the British covert operatives to get at him. Your order is to rendezvous with the intern ship in the port of Vigo. Take the Kriegsmarine official on your ship and bring him back safely to the Reich. This is a mission that has only been granted to U-606 due to her prestige and her history of succeeding at all previous objectives. Don't let us down. Good hunting, Captain. Hi everyone, welcome back to this week's patrol of U-606. And we've got a tough one. Yes, we've got a very important one. We've got a BDU official, a Kriegsmarine official, who has been caught up in the port of Vigo on an intern ship, as the briefing let us know. And for the British Secret Service and the covert operation teams can nab them or try and turn them, or at least interrogate them to get the information from them, we have got to do a rescue attempt. Now, you can just about make out I think you can make out the distant coastline of northern Spain over there. The sun is about to set, so with a bit of luck, if we get a wiggle on, we might be able to turn up into the harbour during the evening night time. So maybe we can do this very sneakily indeed. I'd expect a response from the British forces, so do not expect us to be a quick collect and drop off job. This is going to be probably a little bit tasty. We're going to keep our eyes on the skies because I'm sure listen to the report coming in. I am sure the Royal Air Force and or any other maritime patrols will be certainly looking out for us. If they see us pick him up, I'm sure that they will send ships, aircraft and everything after us, so we've got to be prepared. As I say, we'll just watch the sunset, hope it's not our last, and we'll try and make Vigo port under the cover of darkness. Okay, we've got smoke on the horizon. Bit of bad news, it took us longer than we expected, so the sun's actually coming up. We've gone through the night to try and get here. And we've got smoke on the horizon. Yes, confirmation, smoke on the horizon detected. Right, that looks like it's fast moving. It's probably a patrol ship. Probably a corvette or a destroyer. Right, let's rig the boat. Let's get down. Periscope depth, please. Right, there is the port of Vigo. What is this Portuguese ship doing? Not really sure. I think she's just slowing down to make her way. How do we get into this port then? And you can see a Spanish flag flying there. Obviously it's a Spanish port, so you'd make sense, but wondering if there are ships. Fellas detected. That's cool. Little fishing boat there by the looks of things. So where the hell is this ship? Is it behind those jetties? Oh yeah, that looks like a German flag there, doesn't it? Yeah, so there's the ship. How on earth do we get in? Ah, probably in there. Right, okay. This is gonna... Might have to surface for this. because I don't know if the harbour's going to be deep enough to allow us to go in periscope depth. I'd rather go in periscope depth and pop up next to the ship, do the transfer down to periscope depth, and out we go. Because we're going to be incredibly enclosed and, well, like a rat in a trap when we go in there, which is a little bit disconcerting. The only thing I can really give myself encouragement is obviously it's neutral, so the Royal Navy can't sit in the harbour and shoot us down, so we should technically be safe. Technically. Right, we're here. We've obviously had to surface to bring anyone on board, but we managed to get into the port unseen. So hopefully we can just do the interaction with the SS Brita. This is the intern ship with which we are meant to rendezvous. Let's send a delegation to the ship then. Let's send... Oh god, I suppose we just send Kurt Koch. We'll send an engineer. Have they got anything to do really? Just to bring this guy back? That'll probably do, won't it? Merchant ship deck. The captain of the merchant ship helps you get on deck and salutes you. Ask about Fritz Kramer. Fritz Kramer appears in front of you and salutes. It's nice to see you. Please follow us. Right, welcome back, boys. Alright, let's get you all in. And then we'll leave the ship behind and see what's in store for us out there. There's the Portuguese ship just coming into the port now. Right, take her down. Let's get down to periscope depth and sneak our way out. A little while later, as we're coming out of the mouth of the estuary, which goes into the port of Vigo, we've received a transmission from the BDU. We'll get Joachim here to just translate it and decode it. No doubt it's going to be... We're going to send the entire Kriegsmarine to escort you back. That would be nice. So far there's a couple of fishing boats and a merchant ship which has gone by. I'm expecting the Royal Navy to rock up any moment. So half of me fears that this is going to be the BDU letting us know that they've seen from the reconnaissance photos from aircraft that Royal Navy ships are steaming to our location. It's a little worrying, but here we go. Only a few moments now and the final bit of decoding on the Enigma will be complete. Here we go. Enemy knows about your mission. Skipper, our agents have informed us that there was a leak from the local authorities in the port of Vigo, and British know about your mission since at least a few days. It's possible that they've sent warships or aircraft to intercept your ship on the predicted way back. Stay cautious. Right, so what we could do, rather than heading back across the Bay of Biscay to St. Lorient, or back to Lorient, sorry, no St. in it. Why don't we head west and then we'll go into the Atlantic a little bit. Let's go hunting for some ships in the Atlantic, and then we'll go north into sort of the mid-Atlantic and then head east. Hopefully, if there is an ambush waiting for us in the Bay of Biscay, then we can avoid it. Hi everyone. We're constantly being buzzed. Well, not I say buzz. Constantly being overflown by what looks to be a Bristol bow fighter. So we are heading directly out west from Vigo. Not going to cut across Bay of Biscay because that's where they'll be waiting for us. There is a convoy back here, 7 to 15 ships. Now, they could be warships. I'm a little bit nervous. Maybe let's head northwest to see if they are coming this way. They seem to be coming this way. We might be able to get a bit of a glimpse at them because, you know, if they are merchant ships, then, well, oh, here we go. So, oh, that's the aircraft. Sorry, they're on the edge of our hydrophone range at the moment. So, oh, they're just coming inside as we turn. So we maybe have a little long distance look at what they are, and if there is any juicy targets, well, we might as well have a pop, show this this top brass officer, you know, what the crew of U-606 is made of and how we've made our name to date. It's not by skulking away, it's been by attacking and grabbing the bull by the horns. So, but we'll only do that if the situation is right. We're not going to be suicidal. So we'll see how the next few minutes goes. Right then, guys, we've got a bit of an update. So those ships, which were part of a convoy, 7 to 15 ships, they were joined by another task group, which is 7 to 15 ships. And I thought, that's a bit suspect, so I decided to blat away from them. They turned to follow. I think I have the entire Royal Navy on my tail. We start off with what looks to be a destroyer out there. More destroyers. Destroyers. A cruiser. That's coming close. Another cruiser. Is it a... Yes, a cruiser. Another cruiser. Another cruiser. A merchant ship, bizarrely. What are you doing there? Get out of the way! Oh, he just thought, oh, they're going for a jolly, I'll join in. Man, maybe I could have a shot at him. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cruisers and goodness knows how many destroyers and corvettes. As I said, the entire Royal Navy is after us. What do we do? We cannot fight this number of vessels. So we're just gonna have to go deep. And although part of me wants to go, sod you guys. I'm going to take at least one of you down and then I'm going to hide. But that's a silly idea. This is far more important than that. Have you ever seen anything quite like that? This guy must be really important for them to send the entire blooming navy after us. And this guy. I'm going to go deep. I think that's the only option we have. Okay, we're down at 160 meters and I've decided to turn to starboard because that is where the merchant ship was, the starboard of the leading destroyers coming up. So if they want to sort of follow us, they're going to have to go around that ship, which may delay them a little bit. So just finish up your cooking. Things could get a little bit tasty. Stay calm then, stay quiet. We'll try and quieten the ship down, and hopefully this navy detachment will leave us be. Take us deeper.
200 Meter.
They're closing in on us.
feindlicher Zerstörer auf.
The meat's swinging nervously. We know this ship's got a tough hold. Sorry, a tough pressure hold. So
170.
170. They're coming in from behind. Keep going down. Get down to 180. Welcome back everyone. We're still down at 180 meters. This first group has turned and they're coming over us. The second group has turned and is coming on a, well, intercept course. The third group, well, they're still heading north at the moment, but I expect them to turn after these ships to come in. This is not looking particularly good for us. Interestingly, this merchant ship is turning with them. I only can assume that he is actually a resupply ship for the actual task group. Otherwise, God knows what he's doing. He's got an over-ambitious captain, it would seem. But yeah, things are looking sketchy at best. Depth charge coming in. They're shallow. Do we risk going down? They're pinging us so they know where we are. A little while later, the depth charging has slowed down. You can see the ships all scattered. We actually hid under the course of this cruiser, which got us away from a few corvettes. We haven't had a ping for a while, and it would seem that they don't know where we are because they are spreading out to search. So I think we'll stay on course. We've got the two cruisers here. I don't know where the other two are. We've got that merchant ship here. The other two cruisers might have gone straight up. I don't know. Oh, that could be one there. That looks big enough, doesn't it? Possibly. Yes. Anyway, we'll stay quiet, stay low, and hopefully they will pass us by. Sounds like they're coming right over us. They are. Listen out for any depth charges in the water.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Galoy.
It's coming right over the top of us. If they drop depth charges, we're going to have to go quick. Directly over us now.
Wasserbomben.
Wasserbomben, right? Get moving.
Schneller, schneller!
Push us, push us, push us. Ooh.
Wasserbomben.
Close bulkheads. This
Wasserbomben.
could be nasty. Welcome back. We survived that depth charging. They're just circling around us. We're now, well, these two have just gone past. And I might actually follow them out. Try and follow them out. Hopefully... Oh my goodness me. There's loads of ships over here. There's another group of ships. So you can see they're all spreading out trying to find us. Yeah, our thought of coming out here rather than cutting across the Bay of Biscay, it's not proving particularly fruitful at the moment. We do need to head east. We're almost directly east from where we need to be. I find myself going northwest to try and get away from the angry wasps that are the Royal Navy. They've really got it in for us today. They really need this guy. It's a case of, you know, what does this guy know? This guy here, what does he know? Because they would rather kill him than let him get back to German forces, back to HQ. He must know something very special indeed. Hi everyone, right, we're at that critical juncture where we have to come up for air. Well, more or less the batteries are dead as well, so as you can see the batteries are pretty much dead, so periscope depth. It's clear ahead of us. Behind us is where it's going to be a little bit dicey. You can hear the diesel engines come on. Right, this is behind us. Yes, there they are.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Still a couple of them. We haven't dodged them completely, but okay. We're gonna have to chance it. We have to do this. There's no other option. Right, let's speed up. Let's go as fast as we can to keep them catching us as long as possible. Right, you're going to chance a bit more time to have a look. The good news is they don't seem to be directly following us, or if they are, they're not gaining on us too much. We are doing an impressive 13 knots, and the battery is charging up nicely, so we're going to keep doing this. We'll stay here if we have to. Yes, they may radio this into the maritime patrols, and we might have some trouble with aircraft, but at the moment these little corvettes are struggling to stay up with us. What is the speed of one of these little... Oh, we don't have the here we go. Let's get the... What is... I'd have thought they'd have been able to keep up with us. Let's find a little corvette. Here we go. Speed 60 knots, the Flower class. So they should be able to. Isles class is 12 knots. Maybe they're Isles class, and they're struggling to catch up to us. We can match the Isles class top speed while we are underwater. A class 24. It's obviously the wrong image. Stuff that hasn't been implemented yet. Okay. This is the expanded U-boat. So, right, good news. It's only going to be an hour or so until the sun goes down, I think. So, where is the sun? It'll be in the west somewhere. Oh, we're being pinged. We're being pinged. We're diving. Scopes down. The air and the battery charge we've got is what's going to have to keep us for the moment. We've got a ship bearing right down on us. They were lying in wait in front of us. Of course they were. Okay, we're down here at 180 meters. We're just had to go in full reverse just to not run into a stream of depth charges which had been dropped. That was close. Well, we seem to have come through it. And he's going over our bow now. Well, I think he's finished his depth charge run. So he survived that one, however he's got 3 buddies following him right behind him.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
It's 2 AM in the morning. Oh, we've got some destroyers just over there. We've got loads of ships. Oh my goodness me. Oh, that is an Isles corvette. That's why that one couldn't keep up. Diesel engines just kicked in. Another destroyer. Another destroyer. Alright, what have we got behind us? More destroyers, no doubt. Oh, unfortunately, it's quite light tonight with almost a full moon. A new moon anyway, 3/4 moon. And it's producing quite a bit of light, which is a bit of a shame because you can see the funnel smoke. I was hoping it's going to be pitch black. So, what is that? That looks like a light. It's like a sunset, isn't it? But it's 2 AM. That's bizarre. The sun should rise from the east, so over there where those ships are. There's a lot of ships over there. Anyway, let's keep the periscope as low as we can. There's a bit of smoke coming out the snorkel, but let's see how far we get before we need to dive this time. All the time recharging that battery. Hi everyone, right, there's ships in front of us. Oh my god, we're making a good run. And they got more bloody ships in front of us and they're pinging us now. Good news is the battery's fully charged. You can see morning is broken. Oh, there's another bloody cruiser! And an oil tanker. Right, take us down. Just had a thought, actually. That cruiser doesn't look too happy, does it? What is going on with that? Is that cruiser we saw last time? What I'm wondering is, depending on what, recognise that. What have we got in the torpedo tubes? Let's say 7 knots for now. Course is heading that way. Distance. If we can put some torpedoes on, what do we got? T1 with LUT, T3 with LUT, T1 with LUT, P3, T1 with FAT. Let's get these. Let's put those 4 meters. 180. I just think we just send some torpedoes, get them a chance of getting a hit. You never know. I'm actually going to move that down to 4 knots because it's a cruiser, isn't it? Right, tubes 2 and 3, fire. What the hell? Let's give them some hell. This one, turn left. Go nuts. Fire. That'll keep them busy anyway. Right, dive.
200 Meter.
Okay, we're coming down to 165, 170 meters now. 3 good hits on the cruiser. I didn't think we'd actually hit the cruiser. I thought we may hit on the LUT search pattern, which does like a ladder search pattern, so it'll turn and come back on itself. And I thought we might have a sporting chance of hitting the cruiser, maybe the tanker or one of the other escort ships. But to get three strikes straight on the cruiser and to send her to the bottom, well, they're going to regret putting that many warships on our tail. They're already down a cruiser, and that is one hell of an investment to lose. How important is this officer? As the telltale sound of depth charges start once again. Coming down to 180 meters. Ooh.
180.
That was close. Hi everyone, welcome back. Right, we've had to come up to the surface, well, periscope depth, to get the snorkel up to get some fresh air and to get some battery power recharged. We're basically out. Well, they're firing what looks like star shells over our head, and there are 2 cruisers here. Oh, should we have another shot at another cruiser? Why not? Why not? Currency class cruiser. You can do a speed check. What I'm going to do is just send a spread of 4 torpedoes, and if we've got LUT and fat torpedoes, get them on a search pattern afterwards. And just there's a huge clump of ships in that gaggle. There's 2 cruisers, numerous destroyers and corvettes. So yeah, just fire into the midst, and if we're lucky, we'll get some hits. If we're unlucky, well, worst case, it'll cause them to have to do evasive maneuvers, which will not allow them to lock onto us, because it looks like they've spotted us with the star shells zipping over our head. No doubt illuminating our snorkel. There you go, 7 knots apparently. Right. Of course, you are going literally straight across our bow. Something like that. And range 3,900 meters. Okay, what do we got? T5, T1, T3, T1. Right, let's go those 2.
Bewässern!
Oh, why did that just go into maintenance? Literally the second I fired it. Right, let's get these 2 warmed up then.
Bewässern!
4007, turn right. Yeah, okay, looks good. Spread them out a little bit. Fire.
Los!
What else we got? There was something here. Oh, hello. Maybe we lock onto this one and get the T1
Bewässern!
loaded. This is a destroyer of some sort. Where is the destroyer? There it is. Can't tell from here. Let's get that in. He's probably doing a bit faster than that. Course is straight in front of us. Distance closing fast. T1, fire.
Los!
Okay, we're down at 150 feet. 150 meters, sorry. And great hits, great hits. Another enemy cruiser sent to the bottom, plus another destroyer taken out. That T5 eventually found its mark. It missed it first time, turned around. I thought it was actually going to have a near miss with us, but it continued to follow the noisy prop spinning on the destroyer and sunk her. Thank goodness, because she was dropping charges on our head. We got away with that one. Right, there's still another cruiser, and there's a lot of angry ships behind her. We are literally underneath the cruiser. I just flank, speed ahead, try and get where I needed to be. And so yeah, we are taking refuge underneath the cruiser at the moment. Okay, we've managed to surface, but we've got enemy aircraft up above. We're just speeding up the ship now. Got one of the leading officers that's going to jump onto the gun, the other gun, and it looks like he's coming in. Right, keep an eye on him. I'm not going to fire at this range. Yeah, we've gone up to flank speed. They're not giving us a moment's peace. But the good news is we seem to have left the ships behind. Here he comes. Ooh. Pull the other way. Well, that's close. We've managed to get his engines on fire. Oh, I think he's going down. Yep, that looks... Right. Wait till we come. Pointing towards him. Right, let's race towards him, see if we can rescue the pilots. Snorkel's coming down. I don't see the... It's sunk. It's sunk, unfortunately, before we could get here. Ah well. And as we make it back to La Rochelle, campaign mission completed. Rescue Kriegsmarine official. The operation was a great success. Good God, that was hard. The family of Kramer has reunited with him after months of absence. Kramer himself speaks about you with huge recognition. It looks like you have gained an ally in high places. 8,000 money, 200 reputation boost. We've got a naval academy. A naval academy task will be unlocked in the headquarters map. Nice. And we've got a headquarters officer, so he can do all that is needed in the HQ. So he can do engineering, he can do sound engineering, he can do leadership, he can do everything. What a fantastic ally to have. And coming into the mission summary, 9 days, 7 hours at sea to do a very short trip. Very short trip indeed. From here to here, 9 days there and back, crikey. But it wasn't without success. We managed to get Kramer, the high-ranking official, back into the fold of the Reich, which is fantastic. And along the way, we sunk 2 county-class cruisers, the Dorsetshire was sunk, and also a sea cruiser, so it's a county class cruiser. We didn't get the name of that one, but 2 county class cruisers, heavy cruisers, sent to the bottom. A V-class destroyer was also destroyed with the T5 homing torpedo, and we shot down that Bristol Beaufighter. Mission objectives: reach the destination port, which we did. Optional: stay undetected. Yes, we came in under the waves, so they didn't spot us until we popped up next to the ship. Locate the SS Brita and approach it. We did. Take Franz Kramer on board and return to base. All completed. Wow. What seemed to be a relatively simple request to go and collect an official. That was hard. I've never seen that before. It felt like the entire Royal Navy waiting for us in the Bay of Biscay. Goodness me, I'm amazed we managed to get back. I think there were so many ships that got in each other's way, to be fair. But yes, a lot of luck, a lot of dodging. One depth charge run in particular was incredibly close, stressed out a lot of the crew. Thanks to Kramer and a couple of the other officers, though, those they panicked. A lot of the crew actually became sea wolves. They were calm and they accepted it and they kept on with their duties. So that's also great from the captain's point of view. Right, I think the crew deserve a bit of a break after that one. That was a tough one. Next time we will be planning, if we can, to cross the Atlantic. Maybe not next time, but soon. With Kramer now in HQ, we can plot where we're going to place those milk cows, and so we make sure we've got a resupply if we go over to the American seaboard. So we'll have a look at that and maybe do that next time or the time after. Thanks ever so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying U-606's weekly patrol logs. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.